Hey everyone, welcome to the Tabletop Spotlight, the weekly show where I get to go over all the cool stuff you can pick up at your favorite local gaming store this very weekend. Matter of fact, there is a ton of awesome Games Workshop stuff out, and we want to thank our friends at Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy for hooking us up to show these off today. So with that said, let's dive in. This week for Kill Team, get ready to face your fears with Kill Team Nightmare. The world of Beta Decimus slides towards utter ruination as the institutions of Imperial rule collapse and groups of survivors are left to fend for themselves. Kill Team Nightmare features the new Nemesis Claw Night Lords Traitor Legion Kill Team, as well as the updated Mandrakes for the Drukhari. If you're fans of either one of those factions, this is definitely a box for you. This also contains the Kill Team Nightmare book, so you can run these two kill teams in your Kill Team games. Also, tokens and data cards and all those fun things too. It also has the Nightmare Genitorium Hub Terrain set for your gaming table. This is a nice compact box full of really cool minis. I'm really excited about the new Night Lords in particular. And fingers crossed, I hope GW puts out more Traitor Legion specific Chaos Space Marine upgrade kits like the Night Lords. Let's see what happens in the future. But for now, we'll have to settle with Kill Team Nightmare. Out this weekend, we've got two brand new Warcry warbands. We've got the Gorger Mawpack and the Warcry Wildcorps Hunters. The Warcry Gorger Mawpack features 5 brand new miniatures. We've got the Cave Howler, the Clawback, a trio of Gorgers armed with various weapons, and of course inside the box you also get all of the essential Warcry cards you need to run this brutal-looking warband. Gorgers are those unfortunate ogres who have been starved and are looking for flesh to consume. The Warcry Wildcorps Hunters are part of the Age of Sigmar's Cities of Sigmar faction. Inside the box, you'll get a total of 11 different miniatures. We've got the Wildcorps Warden, Wildcorps Leatherhides, Arbalister, Trailblazer, Scouts, and of course, 4 super good Trailhounds. They are the goodest boys. Also, of course, you'll have all the cards you need to play this warband in your games of Warcry. If you're looking to spice up your games of Warcry, both of these are available, and you can also take the units into your games of Warhammer Age of Sigmar on the big board as well. If you thought playing Blood Bowl with Halflings was playing hard mode, and you haven't seen the Gnomes yet, this is the brand new Gnome Blood Bowl team. The Gnome Blood Bowl team box comes with 14 different miniatures. Inside the box, you'll get a pair of Gnome Beastmasters, a pair of Gnome Illusionists, 2 Woodland Foxes, and 4 different sculpts of Gnome Linemen, each coming with 2 versions of them for a total of 8 Gnome Linemen. You'll also get your turn and reroll markers, as well as some double-sided Blood Bowl coins, and a quad pod of balls to play with. You know, normally I'd say something about being tiny and mighty or something gung-ho for these gnomes, but realistically you're going to want some help. I highly recommend you get the treemen to help out these gnomes, because they're going to need it in their games of Blood Bowl. Warcry also has a brand new box set out this week. This is Warcry, Pyre, and Flood. Now, we've talked about Pyre and Flood before, but you do have the new Riverblades warband in here, as well as the Pyregeists. The Riverblades are a warband for the Lumineth Realm Lords, and they feature some brand new folks like the Crest Dancers and Steam Runners, as well as a Pure Flood Seneschal. There's also the new Pyregeists, which are for the Night Haunt army. They come with the Balefire Guard, Flame Wraiths, the Deacon of Flames, and of course some new Torch Wraiths. This box also has some really cool terrain here. I really like the new Idol of the Old Ones. It's a really cool set piece and makes for great games of Warcry on the board. This being a box of Warcry, you'll also have everything you need in the box to play these 2 different forces against each other. So if you're just now getting into Warcry, this is a great starting point. You will need the core rules to play those, so keep that in mind. But these are 2 very different warbands from what we've got already, so check them out with the new Pyre and Flood box set. Support your local scene. Once again, we want to thank our friends at Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy here in Austin, Texas for the hookup. Couldn't do the show without them, so be sure to stop by and support them if you're here in Austin. Other than that, pick these things up, and I'll see you next time on the Tabletop Spotlight. I'm Adam for BoLS. Later.